Hello and welcome to Your Shout. You know the drill by now. This is the show where you send us in some clips, I play them, I thank you very much, refer you to our sponsor Noble Holidays, and then crack on with watching a few of the videos. So without further ado, let's get cracking. First up, we got Chaz, Len and Guy.
Okay, so it's been quite a good week to support West Ham. What with the Hart deal being done, it looks like the Avit deal's done, and it looks like any day now the Hernandez deal is going to be done. But I'll just talk quickly. People know that I follow the Serie A, so I'll give people who don't know him an insight into Keita. He would be quite comfortably our best player if we got him, if he can translate his Serie A form to the Premier League, which obviously us Hammers know is not always as easy as it sounds. You know, Simone Zaza, I'm looking at you. But he's quick. Well, he's very quick. We lacked pace and a bit of bite last season, so he would bring that. He's a winger by trade. He can play as a striker, but he prefers to cut in, take a few people on and have a shot at goal than cross into the box, pass to someone. So he's got a bit of an attitude problem, which I think has put off bigger clubs like the likes of Dortmund, Manchester United, Manchester City, maybe even Chelsea, because they're the sort of clubs he should be joining. He's not quite good enough to play for Barcelona or Real Madrid yet, or even maybe Bayern Munich, but he'd be knocking at the door. He'd definitely be on their bench. He should be knocking at the door. He's a little bit too good for us, which is why I feel like a big team's going to come in a minute and swoop and take him away from us. But if it happens, I'll be over the moon. The only other thing was Jack Wilshere. You know, he was spotted at the training ground a little while ago, and the cryptic tweet and Instagram post. I don't know if they're necessarily that cryptic and people have just read into them, but I said it before and I'll say it again. I feel like Jack Wilshere is going to be a West Ham player by the end of this window.
Hello, Len here. So we've just signed Joe Hart. I do like a keeper with a nice English name, like Hart, Randolph and Adrian. Well, we might be interested in a couple of strikers. One of them's someone called Hernandez, and the other's some geezer called Chikorita. I like the sound of the second one, to be honest. I think he knows the league. He used to play for Man U. Come on, you Irons.
Alright, Hammers fans. Javier Hernandez, aka Chikorito, getting very close by the sounds of things, and that means very exciting news. This guy is a poacher, fox in the box type of striker. We all know what he can do. Anyone doubting that has obviously missed something somewhere along the line. Can't believe some of us are thinking that he's not what we need. He's exactly what we need. He's got goals written all over him, and he's in his prime. So let's hope we get that one over the line. More to the point, what's Bilic going to do if we do get him? Personally, I want to go back to the good old days where we get two strikers back on the field in that new 3-5-2, which was looking pretty strong the second time round towards the end of last season. I want to see a fit Carroll, we all do, or Sacco if he's still alive at that point, along with Chikorito. Lanzini behind the two. What do you reckon? Come on, your irons.
I reckon it sounds pretty good, Guy. Thank you very much, you three, for sending those clips in. We've got something that's been sent in to us. A little bit of something different here, and something we'd certainly be looking to do a little bit more of in the future. This has been sent in by Steve Fenton. Thank you very much, Steve. Now, earlier on in the week, the under-23s went and played a game in Colchester. Now, not all of the under-23s are there, because some of them are out there training with the first team squad who are out in Austria at the moment. But Steve, like everybody, had his camera phone with him, and he managed to catch this little bit of footage here. So I think we lost 2-0. And we had a penalty. So this is Alex Pike missing a penalty, but it's exactly the type of footage we're looking for. Have a look anyway. Fantastic. Any of your clips, send them in, we'll include them. We want to include as much of your stuff as possible on this channel. Alex Pike, I do apologise. If we get one of you scoring a goal, we'll shout 3 times just to compensate for that. Right, next up, we have got Alan.
I've been watching West Ham since the late 60s, and I can't remember in the late 60s anyone going, "Come on, you Irons." I remember them going, "Come on, you Irons," and terraces, but I don't remember people walking around like, "Come on, you Irons." Now, I'm not really a great lover of this. It's like a really bad Masonic handshake, isn't it? That it's almost like crossing your arms, or folding your arms even, but you're crossing your arms and you're putting your shoulder. It's like, you know, when people try and pretend they got muscles. So it's sort of like, you know, "Come on, you Irons." Not sure I like it. I mean, why do we do it? Is it because the nickname Hammers? But I mean, why don't other clubs do it like, "Come on, you Gunners," or oh no, Spurs, isn't it? But they got chicken, so we've got Hammers on the bench, and Spurs have got chicken, so they go, "Come on, you Spurs." I just don't get it. And so, who invented that? Right, the other thing I was going to talk about, I don't have to talk about it if you don't want. Probably people do like it. I'm not trying to spoil everybody's fun. But the other thing I was going to talk about is West Ham ladies. As you know, I'm a great West Ham ladies fan, and you know, I'd like to go and see all their matches when I can. Anyway, what they decided to do is play a friendly. They won 6-0 with reporters on the main site and everything. You got to hear all about how fantastic goals they were and everything. They didn't even advertise the match. They didn't even advertise where they're playing this season. So, how do they expect to get fans if they don't even tell them where the matches are? I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. I could have taken my camera down, taken a few crafty photos. Bob's your... Getting everywhere. Yeah, that's it. So, message to Jack, you know, you're supposed to be publicity and everything. You're on bleeding Twitter or whatever. Put it on Twitter. Oh, the West Ham ladies are playing and and that's it. I suppose you're down a disco or something and forgot all about it. But that was it, really. Why not tell anyone? I mean, I'd like to have gone and I missed it.
That's Alan, otherwise known as Avit, there with his tap dancing dog. He's got a few suggestions on how to get a few more people to publicise the ladies' teams. Well, I'm sure to that, Alan, we can all say, "Come on, you Irons, mate." Next up, we've got Mike.
Hello there, fellow Hammers fans. Mike here with just a few thoughts on the transfer window. Okay, we've got Pablo Zabaleta, and now we've got Joe Hart. Apparently, we're about to get Marko Arnautovic and Javier Hernandez. Brilliant. If we get those players, then the board have done the least that they should have done, really. They have improved our team significantly in 3 positions and a little bit in 1. Joe Hart is slightly better than Adrian, in my opinion, but, you know, but well done for the others. Yeah, that would be considered a good transfer window, but I offer you this, board of West Ham, if you're watching this, and I think some of you will, why not have a go for Keita Balde? I mean, if you get him as well, I'll be really impressed. Arnautovic isn't a left winger, he's an inside forward. He's not a left winger. Keita Balde would be a really great buy. Go on, impress me. Buy him as well.
That was freaky. Did anyone else see that when Mike said, "Impress me"? He had a look at the old count without him, didn't he? See, there was like a thunderstorm behind him. There was lightning and thunder and everything.
Impress me.
Very moody backdrop. He obviously did it in front of a green screen or something. Thanks for that, Mike. Next up, we have got Kiwi Hammer.
Right, let's talk West Ham for a minute. Joe Hart comes to West Ham United. Now, of course, all of us are currently enjoying it. Well, a good portion of us are enjoying it. But the real question here is, who's going to leave the club now that Hart's joined on loan? Because, theoretically at least, the one person I can see definitely looking at the exercise is Darren Randolph. Now, just bear with me, okay? Let's think about this logically. He plays international football. Adrian doesn't. Adrian has just signed a contract extension. Randolph hasn't. Therefore, who's more likely to go? Well, honestly, it is going to be Darren Randolph. Purely because Randolph is going to want to continue playing international football, whereas Adrian, he'll be content sitting there as second keeper. I think overall the club has done some fantastic business getting Joe Hart in from Manchester City. and Torino, really. And I think with West Ham getting closer and closer to signing Chicharito and Mark Arnautovic, we're on to greater and greater things here, people. So, and to think, all of this is kicked off because Lanzini talked to Zabaleta and said, hey, come to West Ham. Thank you, Lanzini. We fucking love you. Come on, you fucking irons.
Kiwi Hammer was very excited then, wasn't he? Got all worked up at the end. Thank you very much to Manuel Lanzini. Well, I'll tell you what, if he has a word with Sergio Aguero and he can maybe do the same sort of thing, or maybe even Lionel Messi, we'll all be very, very happy. Kiwi Hammer, he's also known as AJ. He's got his own YouTube channel. I'll stick the link in below. You can hear a little bit more from him. Right, thank you to Kiwi Hammer, of course. Thank you to Mike, sinister looking Mike with a thunderstorm behind him. We've had Alan Avit. He wasn't too happy, was he, Avit? Thank you very much, Steve Fenton, for sending in those clips. I love these clips. I want to see clips of the crowd and any footage that you take. Send them in. We'll feature them in the show. Guy, thank you very much. Town Len, and, of course, Chaz, who kicked off the show. Right, we've got so much going on. There's going to be loads more videos coming out from Hammer's Chat on the main channel, and of course on this channel, the second channel. Please do subscribe. You need to subscribe to both channels to be linked into both videos. Hernandez, I've seen a picture of him. He's in London, I presume, to sign for West Ham rather than a shopping trip or anything else. So that looks like really good news. There's going to be deals galore, which means there's going to be videos galore. There's going to be loads and loads of things to discuss. Please leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Better still, send in a video to info@hammerschat.com. That is info@hammerschat.com. Send in your clips and we will feature them. We've got some highlights coming up, which will be of the friendly, which is in Austria. It's against Fulham, I believe. I'll be doing a video of the highlights of that. We've got some features we used to do called Who Are You? So we're going to be featuring a few of the younger players. The first one's going to be Nathan Holland. We're going to be putting together some clips and some highlights of some of his stuff. Right, I'm going to go and get this processed because I'm rambling now. We've got some nice videos. If I Was Slav, keep an eye out for that. That's on both channels. That's a really good feature. And I'm going to leave it there. But until next time, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining in. And just for you, Avit, come on, you irons.
Come on, you guys.